Alright, then today's paper is a November 2020 paper 1, O level by Zimsec. Right, so let us look at it. This is not a calculator version, so there's no calculator used here. So number 1 says what? Express 19.796 to 2 decimal places. So to 2 decimal places, you look at what? That 6 is going to affect 9 and turn him into a 10. Then it's going to increase 7 by 1. So we have got what? Our answer is 19.80. Then to one significant figure, you look at that 9 or 20 there. Then to the nearest whole number, we're looking also at that 9, and it's going to give us 20. Then to find the exact value of this one. Okay, so what can I do there? I can first multiply that one. It's going to give me 14. It's going to give me 0.14, 0.72. Then if I subtract that one, I'm going to get what? Let me do it here. 0.72 minus 0.14. I'm going to get 12 and 2. So 12 minus 4 is 8. 7 minus 2 is 5. 0. So here's 0.58. Then here I've got the 6 divided by 0.08. So I need to multiply by 100. It's going to be 600 over 8. Then 8 into 60 is going to give me 7. It's going to be 7. Then remainder 4. Then 8 into 4 is going to be 5. So my answer here is going to be 75. Then here calculate 3 over 8 times 2.2 kilometer. Give your answer in meters. So this is 3 over 8 times 2.2 kilometers equals to 2.2 times 1,000, which is going to be 2200. So we need to simplify that one now. So what I can do is say by 2, I'm going to get 4, 2, 11. 2 into 4, I will get 2. 2 into 11, I will get 5, remainder 1. Into 10 is 5, and then 0. Then I'm going to say 550 times 3 is going to give me 0, 15, 16. Then this 1650 over 2 is going to be what? 2128. 2 into 5 is 2, remainder 1, into 10 is 5. So I'm going to get 825 as my answer there, meters. Then here I'm supposed to express this one as a number in base 2. So this one here, it is the 1 times 2 to the power of 4, followed by 1 times 2 to the power of 3, followed by 0 times 2 to the power of 1, followed by 1 times 2 to the power of 0. So my number is going to be 1, 1, 0, 1 base 2. Then I'm supposed to evaluate this one, giving my answer in base 5. So it's 3, 4, 3 plus 4, 4, all base 5. So adding there, I get what? 3 plus 4, which is 7. So I write 2 and carry 1. Then 4 plus 4 plus that 1 is now 9. So I write 4 and carry 1. Then 3 plus that 1, I get 4. So that is my answer in base 5, which is 4, 4, 2 base 5. Then this one, evaluating there, I've got 6, 7, 4 base 8 minus 7, 5, 8. Then I'm subtracting there. Here I will give 8 here and have 4 plus 8, which is going to be 12. Then here I'm going to make it 8. Here I'll make it 7 plus 8, which is what? 15. Then here I'll give 1. So now subtracting, I've got 12 minus 5, which is what? 7. 15 minus 8 is going to give me what? 7. Then 6 minus 1 is going to give me 5. So this is our answer in base 8. 5, 7, 7, base 8. Number 4, it is given that L equals to negative 3, M 2, and negative 1. Find the value of this one. So we say negative 3 times my M, which is a 2, plus my N, which is negative 1. I have negative 6 minus 1, which is going to be negative 7 there. Negative 7. I'm here now. So square root of 4. What is my L? My L is a negative 3 minus my M, which is 2. So 2 squared minus N, which is negative 1. So negative 1 squared. So I'm going to get what? A 9 minus 4 minus 1, which is going to be what? Square root of 4, which is plus or minus 2 as my answer. Number 5, find the square of root of 3. So this is same as squaring here and getting your answer as 3. Then here I'm supposed to evaluate this. So it's same as 0.3. Then I'm adding all these powers. This is going to give me 1 and then 0.3 here. So my answer is 0.3. Then number 6, I'm supposed to solve this simultaneous equation. Okay, so I'll have equation 1 and equation 2. So my equation 3 is going to be x equals to negative 2y. Substituting that one on 2, I've got y equals to 3 minus 2, negative 2y. This is going to be y equals to 3 plus 4y. Then negative 3y equals to 3. So y equals to negative 1. Right? Then going back here to x equals to negative 2y, I've got x equals to negative 2 times negative 1, which is going to be 2. So x equals to 2. Then now moving on to number 7. Number 7 says the diagram shows a car retarding uniformly from 45 meters per second until it comes to rest after 10 seconds. Calculate the retardation. So retardation is same as deceleration. So we find that one by saying a equals to, let me zoom in. So a equals to v minus u over t, which is equals to our v is a 0 minus our u, which is 45, and our time, which is 10. V, this is the final velocity here where the car is stopped. Then our u here is the initial velocity, which is 45. So we are going to get our answer as negative 4.5, which is a deceleration or retardation of 4.5 meters per second squared. Then B, calculate the distance traveled during 10 seconds. So distance is equal to area under that graph. This area here, which is half base times height. So it's half of 10 times 45. So D equals to half 10 times 5, which is 5 times 45. Let me do it here. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 4, 20 plus 2. So it's 225. So it's 225 meter here. Number 8, convert 3.84 hectares to square meters. So you've got 3.84 times 10,000. Okay, then this is going to give me 38400 square meters as my answer. Then B, we are converting 4.8 days to hours. This is the same as 4.8 times 24. Okay, so let us do that. We've got 4.8 and 24 multiplying there, we've got 0, then 16, 8 plus a 1, which is a 9, then 4 times 8 is what? 32, 4 times 4, 16 plus 3 is 19, then adding there I've got 2, then 9 plus 6 is what? It's 15, carry 1, then here I've got 10 plus 1 is 11, so putting my comma here, so this is my answer, 11, 5.2 hour, but I need to leave it to the nearest an hour, so it's 115 hour. Then C is the same as 38 degrees plus a 54 over 60 degrees. So I need to divide the 54 over 60. I'll reduce first by 2, I get 30 there. Then 2 here, I got 27. Then now I can reduce by 3. 3 here is 10. 3 here is 9. So it's 0.9 there. So now I've got 38.9 as my answer. So yes, 38.9 degrees. Then number 9, solve the equation. So it's what? 2x minus 1 squared equals to 1. So this is same as 2x minus 1 squared minus 1 equals to 0. Difference of two squares there, we've got 2x minus 1 plus 1, 2x minus 1 minus 1 equals to 0. Then 2x equals to 0, or 2x minus 2 equals to 0. So x equals to 0 or x equals to 1. So this is my solution. Then number 10, the size of each interior angle of a regular polygon is 135. Find the number of sides. So we know that if we say n minus 2 times 180 over n is when we get this 135. So now we've got what? 180 n minus 360 equals to 135 n. Okay, so 180 minus 135 is going to be 5n equals to 360. So n equals to 360 over 5, which is going to be 8. So you've got 8 sides. Then B, state the order of rotational symmetry of the regular polygon. It's 8. Number 11, we're given a universal set there with 2 subsets which are P and Q. Then the question says the Venn diagram shows the universal set and its subsets P and Q. Use the set notation to describe the shaded region. The shaded region is what? It's a Q intersection P complement. Then it is given that universal set equals to 40, number of A equals to 17, number of B equals to 11. Find the maximum possible value for N A union B. Okay, this maximum number is equal to 17 plus 11, which is 28. Then item 2, the minimum equals to 40 minus 28, which is equal to 12. Number 12, in the diagram, G, H, I, J are points on the circumference of a circle center O. GH is parallel to JE, HIE is 64. So what I'm writing here is labeled there. Okay, so let's fill the angles that we know. Here is going to give us a 180 minus 64, which is a 116. This one and this one are opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral, so this is going to be 64, because this one and this one must add up to 180. Then knowing that one, I also know this one here, which is 90 degrees. I also know this one, it is 64 by z angles, which also implies that this one, the whole of this one, is 116. So if I say 90 minus 116, I will be able to find this one as 26. Okay, then by that angle, this one is also 26. Then my question, I want a JGH. So it's this one. So that one is 64. So 64. Then B GHJ. GHJ. So it's 26. Then the next one is HJI. Which one is HJI? HJI. So it's this one, which is also 26. So this one is 26 also. Then number 13, express this one as a single fraction in its lowest term. So here I find the common denominator, which is u minus v squared, v minus u. Then here I've got v minus u, v minus u, minus 2 u minus v squared. Okay, then here I have v minus u squared minus 2 u minus v squared over u minus v squared, v minus u, like this. And I also know that u minus v squared is equals to v minus u squared. With that knowledge, I can then come and say u minus v squared minus 2 u minus v squared over u minus v squared, v minus u. Okay, then I can factor out this one here is now a common factor. So I'm going to get u minus v squared 1 minus 2 over u minus v squared, v minus u. Then this will cancel, and I'm going to remain with the negative 1 over v minus u as my answer there. Then moving on, I'm supposed to solve that simultaneous equation. I do not have a space to do that, so I'm going to do it by simplifying very quickly. So I've got 7 less than or equal to 2x plus 3. Okay, so if I move 3 to that side, I'm going to get 4, then divide by 2. So I will get x is greater than or equal to 2. Then the side, I'll have 2x plus 3 less than 11. If I move 3 to that side, I'll get 8. Then 8 divided by 2, I get 4. So it's x less than 4. Alright, knowing this one, I can then combine them here and have my x 2 then less than 4. So this would be my answer there. Then B, illustrate the solution on a number line. Okay, so on a number line, I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. And I know that I have on 2 and on 4. The one on 2 is shaded inside. So this is an illustration on the number line. Then number 15, a motorist traveled from Mutare to Harare, a distance of 300 kilometers at an average speed of 120. Calculate the time. So time equals to distance over speed, which is equals to 300 over 120, which gives us 2.5 hours. Then moving on to B. On the return journey, the motorist increased his average speed to 132. Calculate the percentage increase. So the percentage increase there is what is going to be the new speed, which is 132, minus the old, which is 120, over 120 times 100. So I've got 12 over 120 times 100, which is going to give me 10% as my answer. Then moving on to 16, I'm supposed to evaluate that one. So it's same as log 16 over log 4, and I know that log 16 is same as log 4 squared. With that knowledge, I can come here and say log 4 squared over log 4. Then these two by laws of logs can come to the back like this. Then these ones will cancel, and I'm going to remain with what? With the 2 as my answer there. Then this one by laws of logs, I've got log 5 divided by 0.5, which is equals to what? 10 as my answer. Then number 17, the diagram shows the graph of y equals to this one and y equals to this one. Use the graph to solve this equation. So they are saying this equation, which is this one, and this one, which is this one. So if we are equating equation like this, we are simply looking for a point where those two lines cross each other. So these lines cross each other here. This one is what? 0.3, then here, which is 2. So my answers here are 0.3 or 2. Then B, estimate the area bounded by the straight line, this one, and the curve, this one. So they want the area between these two here. So what you do is find the area of one box. If you check the scale, on the y-axis we have a 2, 4, which means one box is 0.2. Then on the x-axis is a 1, 2, which means one box is 0.1. So the area of one box is going to be what? 0.2 times 0.1. This is going to give us a 0.02. Okay, having that area, we can then count the number of those small squares here. When I was counting, I found that there are 1119. So times area of one box, which is 0.02, I'm going to get my answer as what? 238 units squared, because we are not told that is centimeters or kilometers. The number 18, a map is drawn to scale of 1:80,000. Calculate the length of a line in centimeters on the map, which represent 5.6 kilometers. Okay, so our scale is 1:8,000. So which means it's 1:0.8 kilometers. So let me say 1 centimeter here. 1 centimeter is to 0.8 kilometers. So what I have is 5.6 kilometers. I need the centimeters that I'm going to call x. So to find my x, I'm going to say what? 5.6 over 0.8, and this is going to give me 7 centimeters. Then B, actual area in square kilometers represented on the map by 100 square centimeters. Okay, So I said 1 is to 0.8. So to find area ratio, I simply square both sides. So I'm going to get 1 is to 0.8 squared is going to be 0.64. Okay, this is what I have. Then I'm told that 100 is equals to x, which is what I'm looking for. So my x equals to 100 times 0.64, which is going to give me 64 square kilometers. So this is my answer there. Then number 19a, factorize completely. So this is different of 2 squares, and it's going to be 2x plus 1, 2x minus 1. So this is the answer there. The next one, I'm given this one. I need to factorize that one. So I can group this one and have this and this. This side is going to be 2x, then remain with x plus a, then x plus a, 1 there, then 2x plus 1, x plus a as my answer there. Then b, hence or otherwise find the highest common factor of this one and this one. Is this one here, because it is common to both. This one here is common to both, so I'm going to write here as the highest common factor, which is 2x plus a 1. Right. Then moving on to number 20. Number 20, given that OABC is a parallelogram, cite that OA is this one and OC is that one. Calculate BC. Okay, I need to try and sketch this parallelogram. So I've got O, A, B and C. Then I'm told that C is 6, 3. I'm also told that A is 2, 5. Okay, so I need to find BC. BC equals to negative OA. Okay, the reason for that is that this is BC and this is OA here. So BC is just same as OA, but we are going in the opposite direction. So that's why we are saying it's negative OA. So it's going to be negative 2, negative 5 as the answer there. Then B, we want the magnitude of OC, leaving your answer in simplest form, leaving the answer in simplest set form. So we want our answer in simplest set form. To find the magnitude, say square root of what? Of 6 squared plus 3 squared. We're taking this one from here. This is our C, which is 6 and 3. So this is 6 squared and 3 squared, which is going to give us what? Square root of 36 plus 9, which is going to be square root of 4, 5. Okay, and 4, 5 is same as 9 times 5. So you separate these ones into square root of 9 times square root of 5, which is going to be 3 root of 5. This is our answer there. Then moving on to number 21. In a Form 4 class with 36 students, the probability of picking a boy is 7 over 12. Find the number of boys in the class. Okay, so the number of boys in the class there equals to 7 over 12 times the total, which is 36. And we are going to get what? 12 into 12 is 1 into 36, it's 3. So our answer is going to be 3 times 7, which is 21. Then B item 1, one student is selected at random from the class. find the probability of selecting a girl. So selecting a girl is same as our total, which is 1 minus 7 over 12. This is for boys. So to find for girls, we subtract from 1. So this is going to give us what? Our common denominator is 12. Then we've got 12 minus 7, which is 5 over 12. So this is probability of getting a girl. Then moving on to item 2. 2 students are selected at random from the class. Find the probability of selecting a boy and a girl. So here we can use a tree diagram, which is like this. So you can select a boy or a girl. Then for the second selection, you can select a boy or a girl. Then here a boy or a girl. Then the probability here, we've got 21 over 36. Here it's now 36 minus 21, which is 15 over 36. Okay, then next we've got 20 over 35. Our total is now 35. Then here is going to be 15 over 35. Then here it's going to be what? 21 over 35. Then down here is going to be 14 over 35. Right. Then now the probability of selecting a boy and a girl, we're talking of this path here, which is B, G, and this one, which is G, B. Okay, so let's calculate the probability for this one. It's going to be 21 over 36 times 15 over 35. I don't have a space here, so I'm going to do it on the side, and I'm going to get a 1/4. Then for GB, I'm going to do it here, which is 15 over 36 times 21 over 35, and it's going to give me 1/4. Then I'm now adding these 2 quarters, and it's going to give me half. So here is half. Number 22, we're given a diagram there, and the question says in the diagram point Q is 8 meters from point P on a bearing of 0.75 degrees. Point R is 10 meters from point P on a bearing of 125. Okay, find the 3-figure bearing of point P from Q. So P from Q come here from this one, from Q. So our P is going to be here. Okay, so we need to calculate that angle. We know by z angles that this one is 7.5. So that bearing is 7.5 plus 180, which is going to give us what? A 225. So this is our answer here. Then next, calculate the distance between Q and R, leaving your answer in set form. Between Q and R, want this distance here. Alright, so the cosine rule will work there. I need to find this angle first. It's going to be 125 minus 7.5, which is equal to what? 50. So here is 50. Okay, so knowing that one, I can use my cosine rule, which says a squared equals to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. So which means I can say square root of b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. Okay, So let's come here and say our QR here equals square root of our B is 10 and our C is 8. Then our angle is 50. Okay, so it's square root of 10 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 10 times 8 cos 50, which is going to be what? 100 plus 64, which is going to be 164, minus 2 times 10 is 20, 20 times 8 is 160. Then cos 50, we're given here is 0.6. Okay, so we're going to get square root of 164 minus 96, which is going to be square root of 68, which is equal to square root of 4 times 17, which is 2 root of 17 in set form, and the units is meter. Then now we are on number 23. In the diagram, line y equals to negative 2x plus 5 is parallel to line h. F is 6 units from the origin. Write down the coordinates of point F. Okay, so F, they're saying that it is 6 from the origin, so which means is what? Negative 6, 0. Okay, then going to B, find the equation of line H. Okay, so we know that our gradient equals to this one here, negative 2, because H is parallel to this line and parallel lines have similar gradient. So here is negative 2 gradient, so we need 1 point on F, which is this one here. So having our point, which is a negative 6, 0, we can find the equation of a line very easy. So it's going to be negative 2x minus negative 6, which is plus 6, equals to y minus 0, which is just y. So here we get negative 2x minus 12 equals to y. Then y equals to negative 2x minus 12. So this is our equation there. Then moving on to number 24, P varies jointly as Q and inversely as R minus 3. P equals to 7 when Q is 28 and R equals to 6. Form an equation. Okay, so this is the joint variation. We have got P varies jointly as Q and inversely as this one. So here we say times 1 over R minus 3. Okay, then I can simplify there and have P equals to K Q over R minus 3. So this is a big R there. Okay, then now I have P is 7 when Q is 28 and R is 6. Okay, so here I've got what? I can simplify that one and get my K as equals to 42 over 28. Okay, which is same as 3 over 2. Knowing that one, I can rewrite my equation as P equals to 3 over 2 Q R minus 3. So this is my equation there. Then B, calculate the value of Q when P is 6 and R is 2. So this is straightforward. We just plug to our equation there. So you've got P is 6 equals to 3 over 2. Our Q is the one that we are looking for. Then our R is what? Is 2. So I'm going to simplify that one. I'm going to get a 12 equals to 3q divided by -1. So I'm going to get negative here. So my q equals to -4. Then moving on to number 25. The diagram shows 3 identical circles with center A, B, and C of radius 3.5 centimeters. The centers of the circles are joined by straight lines AB, BC, and CA. In this question, take pi to be 22/7. State the special name of triangle ABC. So that is an equilateral triangle. Okay. Then B, using as much of this information given below as necessary, calculate the area of triangle ABC. Okay, so I'm told here that the radius of these circles is 3.5. So which means from here to here is 3.5. Then moving to A there is now 3.5 times 2, which is 7. So this is an equilateral triangle of sides 7. So 7, 7, 7. And we know that the angles for this type of triangle is 60, 60, and 60. So it's easy for me to find area. Area is half AP sine theta. So equals to half AP sine theta, which is half times 7 times 7 sine theta, which is 60. So I've got 7 times 7, which is 49. So 0.5 times 49 times sine 60, which is 0.9. Okay, then I'm going to do that multiplication, and it's going to give me 2.05 square centimeters. Okay, then coming here, we want the area of the shaded parts. So to find the area of the shaded parts, I simply find the area of one sector here and multiply it by 3. So the formula for finding the area of a sector is what? Is theta over 360 times pi r squared. Okay, so here, coming here, I've got 3 times 60 over 360 times 22/7 times r squared, which is 3.5 squared. Right, then I'm going to simplify here and get 1/6 times 22/7 times 3.5 squared. Alright, I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm going to simplify on the side and get my answer as 19.25 square centimeters. And it makes sense because this area here is supposed to be smaller than this 22 on top. So we are done there. We're moving on to number 26. Number 26 says the table shows the distribution of heights of students in a Form 3 class. Calculate the value of M. This one here. Okay, so we know that frequency equals to frequency density times class width. Okay, so this is going to be 2.2 times our class width. There is 155 minus 150, which is going to give us what? 5. Then multiplying that one, I'm going to do it on the side, and it's going to give me 11 as my answer. Then finding the value of n now. N is this one. It's now frequency density. So FD equals to F over class width, which is what? Frequency is 9 over the width is 170 minus 155, which is going to be 15. Okay, so I can reduce by 3 and I'm going to get 3 5. So 3 over 5 is same as what? 0.6. Then B, estimate the mean height of the class, giving your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, so finding the mean, this formula here over F, like this. So what I'll be doing is saying midpoint times frequency. So midpoint for the first one here is the midpoint of this one is 145. Here is what? It's 152.2. Then this one it's 162.2. So, and the frequency I have 6, 11 and 9. So my formula, we are going to say 6 times midpoint, which is 145, plus next one, which is 11 times 152.5, plus 9 times 162.5 over the frequency, which is 26. So this frequency here is total frequency here. So you add these ones. Then I'm going to do my multiplications on the side and get 870 plus 1677.5 plus 1462.5 over 26. Then I'm going to continue my calculations on the sides and I'm going to get my answer as 154.2, but I'm supposed to leave my answer to 3 significant figures, which is going to be 154 is my answer. Then moving on to number 27. Number 27, I'm given a diagram there, and then in the diagram 2 straight lines AD and BC meet at O, such that OB is 2 centimeters, OC 4 centimeters, CD 9 centimeters, AB is parallel to CD. Okay, so what they are just saying here is what we can see on the diagram. Name a triangle that is similar to A, B, O. So A, B, O. Alright, we want a triangle that is similar to A, B, O. That is similar to that one. Okay, so by Z angles, this one is equal to this one. So which means my B is C. Then this angle here is equal to this one, which means where there's O, there's also O. Then A is Z angle with this one, which means where there's A, we put D. So this is our triangle here, which is D, C, O. Okay. Then B, describe a single transformation that maps O, C, D onto OBA. So let's check our OCD. Which one is OCD? Let me clear here. OCD is this one. OC. This is our OCD. It's being mapped onto OBA. OBA. Okay, here. Alright. So what is that single transformation? It is a enlargement. So it's a enlargement. Center is origin, Then we need to calculate the factor. The factor, we use the sides here. We have got this side as 2 and this one as 4. So scale factor equals to half. Then C, calculate the length of AB. Which one is AB? AB is this one. So we can simply calculate that one by saying AB over 9 equals to 2 over 4. Okay, so which means our AB here is half of 9. What is half of 9 there? Half of 9 is a 4.5, right? So which means here we've got 4.5. Then D, find the ratio of area of the two triangles in its simplest form. Okay, so if you have the ratio of the sides, the ratio of area is same as squaring the ratio of sides, and the ratio of sides we say it is half, and we square and we get 1 over 4. So this is our area ratio there. So this is all about our November 2020 paper 1.